Hello, this is Stefano from BestSoccerTricks.com. Today we will be showing you how to stop the ball from going through your legs as a goalkeeper. Alright, so a lot of goalkeepers ask the question how to stop the ball from going through the legs, but there's two important parts actually. The first one is we just finished teaching you how to catch the ball if it's going over your abdominals. There's also a way to catch it as soon as it's going underneath your abdominals, and that's also how to stop it from going between your legs. Once again, it also depends how fast the shot is coming. This is a basic tutorial, but sometimes you got to improvise during a game situation. We all understand that. So the steps that's going to happen is once the ball is going underneath your abs, you have to be ready to catch it underhand. That was one of the other reasons why your hands had to be straight, because if they're like this and the ball goes underneath, you don't have enough time to get underneath. So if your hands are straight and the ball goes underneath, you're ready to catch it. You're going to bend your knee a bit. If it's a bit under your abdominals, you're going to catch it like this, curl your hands and absorb the ball. If the ball is going low, for example, it's going to try and go in between my legs, you're going to go on one. You have two choices. If it's going slow enough, you can go on one knee and pick it up. But what a lot of goalkeepers do is they'll go like this and they'll lean forward to absorb the ball, depending on the speed of the shot, of course. The last option is, well, you kind of just stick your foot out. That's not the preferred option as it leaves a rebound, but once again, if you have to improvise and you don't have the time to actually catch the ball, you could do that. Also, in your stance, your legs shouldn't be too wide, so there shouldn't be too much space in between your legs. When someone's shooting, yes, there's a bit of space to go in between my legs, but if I just move my leg a half a foot, there's no room for it to go in between them, period. So we're gonna have an example here with my shooter. So first he's gonna shoot in the abdominal range, just so I can show you how to catch it underhand and how having your hands in the straight position will help you out. Lower. Yeah. There you go. So once again, you go on one knee and you absorb the ball. Don't try and go on your knees and catch it the original way, because you think that you're going to be lower. It doesn't really work out because you don't have the balance necessarily to absorb the ball. So as you can see, the ball could bounce sometimes, especially if you don't angle your hands properly as it just did. So when you go on your knee, you're going to want to make sure that you caress it from the point, and don't leave your hands at like a 90 degree. You want to caress it at a curve, because when it's at a curve, it's going to roll straight up. So that's the second option. The third option you got is to just dive on the floor pretty much and catch it. It's really fast. This isn't really one of my preferred methods, but the chances of you leaving a rebound at this point are less, as well as you're gonna waste more time. So if it's at the end of the game, you can exaggerate a bit, giving your team more time if you need it, or less time for the other team in this case. So the last one basically is stick out your foot. Like I said, my feet are not wide enough. Well, they are wide enough right now for it to go in between, but they're not so wide. The bad side of it is it gives a rebound. When shots are coming fast though, sometimes you're obliged. Especially if it's close range, like the shooter's here. If he shoots from there to there, by the time you get down, it's going to be too late. So most of the time, that's when you'll use your feet. If you can, try and divert it to the exterior part of the net and not just give it right back to him if possible. Thank you for watching that video on how to stop the ball from going between your legs as a goalkeeper. I hope you enjoyed it. Just remember the three different steps, the three stages I mean. So one knee, catching it and absorbing, basically lying down and catching it, or the third is with your foot. Make sure you practice these. It helps with rebounds, especially on low balls. Like I said, you want to try and avoid your feet as much as possible. That's why you're a goalkeeper, so you could use your hands. For more information, just go to bestsoccertricks.com and hit that like video. Thank you.